Hey guys, I have a question for you. When was the last time you were watching another woman and you said to yourself, I want what she has? I'm not talking about material things or, how she looks. So I'm not talking about, ooh, I love her haircut. I want that haircut. Or I love the jacket she's wearing. Or I love the car that she's driving. Or I want a kind of relationship that she has with her husband. I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about those moments where you are witnessing a woman being fully authentic, standing in her power. Someone who's really courageous, she's confident, she's disciplined, she's passionate. And as you're sitting there watching her, you're thinking to yourself, I want that. I want that. It's almost like, I'm going to date myself here, but remember when Harry met Sally? And it's that orgasm scene in the diner, and the woman turns to the waitress and says, I'll have what she's having. It's kind of those moments where you're watching somebody and you're like, I want that. When was the last time you found yourself asking that question? I'm going to ask you a follow-up question. In those moments when you found yourself asking the question, why don't you have what she has? So, why don't you have that courage? Why don't you exude that confidence? Why aren't you as passionate as she is? All those things that you are really drawn to about her, you are drawn to her for a reason, because those things exist in you. And for whatever reason, either you can't tap into that or you won't tap into that. Now, both of those things are around beliefs. So I can't tap into that because I'm not strong enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not resourceful enough. The all I'm not enough falls into that category. And I would say that we can question and explore all those things. But on the other side, you have the I won't. I won't exude confidence like that, or I won't be passionate like that, or I won't share that part of myself with the world because, and then you have a list of beliefs or stories that you're telling yourself. I can't be more of myself and color my hair purple, for instance, because what will other people think of me? Or I can't speak up in a meeting like that because it's not the thing that I'm supposed to be doing. Both of those situations, I can't and I won't, are all around beliefs and stories. But what I would ask you is another question, which is, are you willing to give yourself permission to explore why it is you're telling yourself you can't or you won't? Are you willing to give yourself permission? So for instance, if you admire somebody who is really courageous, who really steps into things even though she's afraid, she does it anyway, are you willing to allow yourself to dip your toe in that and see what that's like? If you're saying to yourself, I can't do these things because, and there's a laundry list of beliefs or stories around that, are you willing to give yourself permission to explore those beliefs to see if they are in fact true for you? All great change, anything that we want to accomplish, begins by giving ourselves permission to explore, to experience, to look deeper into, to question, right? We're giving ourselves permission to do that. And when we give ourselves permission, that equals freedom. Freedom. Like those women that you watch who are fully authentic and in their power, and you're so attracted to them because they just exude confidence, they just shine really bright. It's because they have given themselves permission to be who they are. And as a result of giving themselves permission like that, they have freedom to show up in a way that feels incredibly bold and authentic to them. They don't question themselves. They're like, this is who I am. And I'm allowing all the different facets of myself to be shared with the world. And that's why you're attracted. That's why you're drawn to other women like that. And you go, I wish I had what she has. So I want to ask you, the next time you find yourself in this situation. And it could be, now that we're all home, right? It could be in a Zoom room. You see somebody and you're like, oh, I just want what she has. The way she holds herself. She's so poised. She's so confident. She seems really well read, whatever it is. Or you're watching television and there's a character on a show and there's just something about her and you really, oh, I want that. Ask yourself 2 questions. What is it that you want that she has? And 2, are you willing? Ask yourself, am I willing to give myself permission to explore this? Because when I am willing to give myself permission, I open the door to freedom. Freedom. Freedom to question, freedom to challenge, freedom to change, freedom to be who you are. Give yourself permission, because when you do, you get to experience freedom. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please share it. Please share it with somebody who needs to hear it. If you want to connect, please reach out and connect. I appreciate you taking the time, and I hope this made you think. And if you catch yourself doing it, and you take my advice and you start to give yourself permission, I would really love to hear what happened. Thanks so much for listening, guys. Bye.